Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Penapple and today I am doing the Daffodil's Dreams starter home. So if you're interested in this build, you can download it off of the gallery. My origin ID is penappleYT. But yeah, it's been a while since I built a starter home, so I thought I would do so. It's very much inspired by spring. It ends up being as yellow as I could get it while still making it look like, you know, the classic siding sort of thing. Like, that yellow is just so pale. I really wish it had been a bit more intense, a bit more daffodil-like, but I personally love daffodils. They're my favorite flowers. And I do also like dandelions a bit. You know, like yesterday I actually was going on a really nice walk, and there was just this whole row of houses that had like dandelions just like growing everywhere out in the front, and it just looked really cute. Like, I know they're weeds, and yeah, but they do look cute, I think, and they are really cool when they turn into puffballs. But anyways, I also really like buttercups too. They're one of my favorites. There's this trick where if you take a buttercup and you put it under your chin, if you're in enough light, it'll actually make your chin grow yellow. And when I was a kid, we used to say that that meant you liked butter. But yeah, so here I'm kind of experimenting with the roofing, and I don't even know what I was thinking. I'm glad I scrapped whatever hot mess idea that was. But yeah, so this is definitely a starter home, and I kind of imagined it being for a single parent. And I just thought that would be really fun. It ends up being a bit run down, and it's kind of almost like it has a coat of yellow paint sort of slapped on to make it look more appealing, more friendly, less sort of dingy and run down. But this house did, because it's a starter home, it did end up being about, it is exactly 18,445 simoleons. I had 7 simoleons left when I ended up building this, so you're gonna have to figure something out to pay for meals and whatnot. Because I only left you 7 simoleons. It only took me about 2 hours to make, which is why this build is so short. Thank bejesus. And it ends up being a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. And it's really cute. It's really tiny. Definitely not a house to grow into, because it's so small. And part of the reason why is because I wanted to spend a bit more on the landscaping to kind of go with the daffodil theme. And I probably could have pushed it a bit more, but I wanted it to look kind of realistic, and I ended up actually like coming up with the whole story in my head, which I don't always do for my builds. But basically, I kind of imagine that a single mom lives here, and when she was a teenager, she had a boyfriend, and they were really kind of in love, and they ended up getting pregnant while she was a teenager, and she kind of he was super rich, and she kind of just pushed him away, even though she could have really used his help. And so now she's a young adult with a toddler, and she's supporting herself and her toddler all by herself, and she managed to get herself a really cute little home. And so in my imagination, the dad keeps, trying to be helpful and be a part of their life, and the mom's just not ready for that yet. But anyways, I just had a little bit of fun. I even made some Sims to go with it, so I got really into it, which is really fun. I actually played with them a bit, which I don't usually do. I usually just play for Let's Plays, which I also enjoy, but it was kind of nice to do it on my own. But yeah, like I said, I really wish this house could have been more yellow, plus the roofing is so large that it kind of overtakes most of the shape or the color scheme. And for whatever reason, the front of this house is always in shade. It's never bright in front, which drives me crazy, but whatever. That's as yellow as I could get it, but I actually figured out, I don't know if I'm going to do it now, but a cute little trick where I added a wall there, then added this sort of, I forget what it's called, but anyways, I then put the foundation and deleted it, and so that's how I got the different foundations on the same room. And so if you, I think, tried to maybe move the room or something, it might mess that up, but it was really nice because I wanted the stone to go into stone, and the wood to not do that. But yeah, I again, went with yellow for the interior. It was really cute. I really like how it turned out. I personally am a big fan of yellow. It's not my favorite color, but because orange is my favorite color, which is not a very popular favorite color. But yeah, so I really like it. If you haven't noticed, a lot of my channel art has those colors in it, and I actually got some new channel art. And I'm so excited about it. I have more information on it in the description box down below, and I introduced it in my last speed build, which is the second speed build of the week, guys. Woo! Or of the weekend. Yeah, so I'm really proud of myself. But yeah, so the little artwork of me, I'm wearing like yellow and orange, and it's cute. But yeah, I really wished I could have put the kitchen here just because I loved how it looked in those shelves, but it just left like no space for the living room to go in a way that was comfortable, so I ended up switching sides. And so I do like how the kitchen turned out over on that side. I think it's kind of interesting, but it's still just, I wish I could have had it on the other side a bit more. But yeah, before I get too in depth into talking about the build, I wanted to talk about a fun little experience I had yesterday. So as some of you may or may not know, Starbucks launched the unicorn frappuccinos, and so I kind of took one look at it and I'm like, I'm not gonna like that. But I was also like, kind of just like, I don't want to drink it, but I want to taste it. Like, I want to taste it, but I don't want to drink it. And so there's a drive-through Starbucks on my way home, and I stopped by it on the day it came out, and I was just getting a regular iced latte, and I saw that they had it, and I was kind of surprised because I didn't think that any of the stores up here, because I live in a relatively rural place, would have them, but they did. And so I kind of like asked the cashier about it, you know, like I was kind of like, oh, have you tried it? And she was kind of begrudgingly, like she was kind of just like, yeah, I mean, it's a little interesting. And like now that after I drank it, I was like, oh my god, I know where she's coming from, because it was like she was trying not to like kind of trash talk it, but it was just, it's an odd drink. Like and I didn't even get the syrup in mine. I don't know if they ran out or if they just forgot it, which is a little bit annoying, but I didn't get the blue syrup in mine. But it tasted like a weirdly watered down, like strawberry berry-ish lemonade. And the only sour bit was on the whipped cream, which I accidentally like stuck my finger in the whipped cream when I was like driving home with it, and I licked it off my finger, and I was like, oh god, that is the worst thing I've ever tasted. But later on I started eating more of it, and I was like, I actually kind of like this. It kind of tastes like a really like sour meringue or something, which I don't usually like, but it was just really interesting. But yeah, I brought it home and I shared it with my boyfriend. I wanted to bring it into work with me and like bring a whole bunch of straws. But because I went to a grocery store in the morning that had a Starbucks, but by the time I was finished buying my lunch and I went over, there were 7 people in line in a grocery store Starbucks, which is crazy. Like, admittedly, like what a lot of those people were part of a family, but it was just really weird, and so I didn't have time before work. But yeah, so I would recommend it for if you have it to share with other people, because otherwise it's a huge waste. I only drank half of it. So if you want to share it with people, then I'd be like, yeah, sure, buy it. It's an experience. But if you just have yourself, I'd be like, you can probably pass. But they've already run out in so many places. And like the place I went to was like, oh, well, we're going to run out in like about 24 hours. So it's good you're getting it now. Because I basically went back the next day and I was like, okay, can I have my normal iced latte? And then can I also get this like demon drink? But yeah, so that was my experience. It's very, what's the word? I can't even remember the word, but like, not cultured, but like on trend. Like, it was very trendy of me. So I wanted to share my trendy story, because I'm usually not very trendy at all. But now most of the build has gone by, and so I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to chit chat. But yeah, so basically, this build is a little bit sad in the decor. Like and I also, because it was so sad, I made it even more sad and a bit more run down and added, you know, the cracks and the water stains and stuff that we got. But I really liked how I decorated the dresser for the toddler. I sort of sized up a snow globe, and I thought that looked really cute. And I was basically just trying to find cheaper decor objects So I turned on move objects. But yeah, so you can see here I'm putting in a door there, which kind of messed up the living room, but I do like how that turned out in the end anyways. But I wanted that door there because I put down a rug that's supposed to be a picnic blanket, and I put some toys on it and like a couple books, and I just imagine the mom, and it's like under a tree in the shade, so I imagine the mom taking out her little toddler and you know, like reading a nice book while laying down and just kind of watching her toddler play on the little carpet, and I just thought that was really, really cute. I really enjoyed putting that in, but I'm starting to get into the landscaping now, and definitely only yellow flowers. And I had a lot of fun. I wish I had had a bit more money because I would have gone even crazier, but I did want this to be a starter home, especially if it's for a single mom. It just kind of fits a bit better. I will be doing another sort of cottagey type home next week, so sorry if that's a little bit repetitive, but it also kind of, the next one I have looks a bit like my forget what it's called. Oh, curved Bella the starter home, that one. But it is a bit different. But yeah, so I really liked how this turned out. Like, really my only wish for this is that I had more money, which, I mean, honestly, everybody wishes that with starters. And then I wish that yellow wallpaper was more yellow and less cream, just because it looks so nice. On my way, on that same walk I was talking about with the dandelions, I saw this gorgeous yellow house, and it was after I built this, and I was just like, oh, why couldn't I have had that color? It was just so pretty. So pretty, and I took pictures of it, and it was just a lot of fun. It was for sale though, because I don't usually try and take pictures of random people's houses. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give me a like, a comment, or subscribe, especially if you're interested in being notified as to when my next video is. But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great day. Tell me what you guys think about the new unicorn drink. I would love to hear it. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!